It's about creating and learning from other people's experiences. So my Alliance experience is a key part of how I've grown as a CEO.
When I was younger, one of the things I did was windsurfing. And when I tell people who go try windsurfing or things like that, I say commit to at least 3 times, like snow skiing is another one. Because, you know, take windsurfing. The first time, you struggle just to get on the board, right? And you finally get on the board. And the second time, you get on the board and you fall off, right? And so finally by the 3rd time, you put enough together that you actually get the thrill of it for maybe it's only a few seconds. And that's when you're really committed to it going forward. And I think the Alliance is kind of like that. It's such a unique thing and it's so different. You'll go the first time and you'll just get a flavor for it, but you really won't, you know, see the benefit of it. And I think it takes a couple times before you see the interaction and you start to get the benefit of really knowing some of the people and listening to them and them listening to you. So I would suggest if you go, don't just try it once, but go for a couple sessions and then make your decision. But I believe once you go for a couple sessions, your decision will be very clear. It's a key asset in your leadership growth.
For me, my background is tech. You know, I studied computer engineering, software engineering, and so I had very little business background, marketing background. So for me, the Alliance kind of became my almost like my business school, you know, doing my mini MBA.
Getting the right feedback, getting the rationale of what you should or should not do. Because as the CEO, you have a power of taking your company to anywhere you want to, and you really don't want that to be the wrong path.
I've met some terrific folks, and I'll tell you, I met CEOs outside of my group whom I would consider to be rock stars, and I've had a chance to have them come meet with me here in my office, and or to have lunch or drinks or something with them, and be able to pick their brain about certain parts of their experience that may be outside of what my particular group brings, but have been very, very helpful.
What I look at is one. The value you get out of it is worth much more than the time put in. So that makes it easy. The way it's structured, you want to make as many meetings as you can, just because one, the value you get out of it, but you feel an allegiance or you want to give back to the people who've helped you. So you feel committed to come to the meetings to help everybody, with their issues. But at the same time, the Alliance works because we're all very busy, so you may not make all the meetings, and you may miss one or you may miss 2, and that's okay.
When I first joined the Alliance, I was skeptical that another CEO from a different industry would be able to benefit me with my business. And very quickly I realized that it doesn't really matter what industry you're in so much. We all have the same problems. We got to deal with everything from startup problems, financing, accounting, HR, operations, marketing, sales, legal, tax. We all have the same problems. We all share the same pain, and we all can help each other with solutions.
Every CEO comes with such a terrific base of experience, but so different from mine or from someone else's. And so their business experience lends an amazing lens. There's an amazing lens that they look through to help me think about a solution to my challenge. And each of those perspectives from each of the CEOs builds. And so when I come out of that session, I've gotten not just 8 different pieces of advice, but 8 perspectives of how I might be able to think about my challenge. It's built and built and built, and it's grown in terms of the feedback and the perspective over that course of, half hour.
Part of listening to other people's problems and giving them advice, becoming the best way for me to learn. Because I say, why I'm not doing what I'm trying to tell other people to do?
I think for the most part, it's a check your ego at the door. We're here to talk about issues, and we're really here to, help each other.
Holiday dinners, always great to meet friends, members from other groups that I then get to see that often. So it's just makes you feel you're part of a bigger family.